All right. They are also proposing bear baiting changes. Yeah, I know you guys get into a little bear hunting, but I don't know how much of it you've done in Wisconsin. Um, but tell me your thoughts on the potential changes to bear baiting. And actually, why don't you one of you guys tell me kind of how it's set up now as well is what they're looking to change it to. Mike, what do you got?
Well, I believe everything now is that you have to keep it natural, um, as far as logs, and then you can't have like any sort of like enclosed barrels, things like that, um, or anything underneath that prevents rodents, deer, whatever, to dig underneath. And they have two different proposals. One of them was on private property that you could actually use barrels, like you see a lot in like Canada and things like that, 55-gallon drums for storing bait in. Allow it to keep dry, other animals from getting into it, and then also they're proposing um, to have some sort of bottom on your baits. Like a lot of people use like hollowed out stumps to put their bait in, and then it's usually open underneath. And they would potentially allow you to have something to enclose that bottom, so raccoons, things like that, can't get in underneath. Um, I think that's for public and private land.
Yeah,
But their reasoning, I kind of got a kick out of the reasoning. It was to potentially reduce the spread of CWD, which I kind of laughed at.
I
But
thought that was horse shit
all in all, I
as
do
well.
think it is. I do think it is a um, really great change because it's allowing you to, use your bait for what you're trying to target.
Yeah,
Well, let's look at that one. CWD is here. Bear hunting is here. If you look at the state of Wisconsin, like what is that overlap? Like very, very, very minuscule in
yeah,
that zone range. So I don't know. That's kind of a weird reason.
When you get
yeah.
a very small amount of deer that actually
Yeah, or eating whatever.
go
Yeah,
to the yeah go to the bait.
Donuts,
yeah.
donuts and
So
maple syrup.
I'd say aside from that, like the biggest change is, in my opinion, them proposing spring bear hunt. I don't know if that's something that we were going to cover later, but I mean, in my opinion, that's the big ticket item
Yeah.
when it comes to bear hunting. And I'm all for allowing a spring bear hunt in Wisconsin. I think it's awesome that they have it in other states, uh, like in Canada, you can have it. I think it's sweet. I don't know why we don't have it. Spread that
Yeah,
pressure out and all that.
I've always had the mindset that if I do, someday I will bear hunt, and when I do, I want it to be a spring bear because I think that the meat is better. I think you're getting a bear that's healthy. They're getting berries and flowers and all sorts of different life to eat. I think that has an effect on the meat. So I've always thought if I ever bear hunt, it's going to be in the spring. So
Yeah.
come on, Wisconsin, I'm waiting on you.
So now say we do add a spring bear hunt and then have the fall bear hunt. Do you guys think that the points are going to change as far as when you pull, or are they
I
going to
don't
leave
They
it
think
the
it
same?
shouldn't.
should. I
They
don't think it
shouldn't.
should.
You
It just
just
would
you have to put
reduce.
in for either or,
Yeah.
Right.
and then they
So
should
you think
have the
either
same
or?
number of tags given out each year. Just whether it's spring or fall, the same number of bears are getting hunted and harvested.
Right.
You know, but
But
I don't know, and
touching that,
they might even be able to work something in, with because they do, let dog hunters go and then bait hunters, and they alternate that. So maybe they could somehow work that into the spring fall, like it alternates every year, where dog hunters hunt in the spring, bait hunters hunt in the fall, or something like that. I don't know,
yeah,
but that
Yeah.
something that
I
might
don't.
work.
I don't know much on it, but I like as far as running bear in spring. I don't think a lot of states do that, and I don't know the reasoning for it, but I'm assuming it's because the bear mating season is that's like the peak for them. So I'd assume
It's
those bears are pretty aggressive during that time of year.
it's legal in Idaho, I know, and it was an option when I went and hunted there, but I was under the impression that a spring bear runs and runs and runs because it's light after winter. It can get up a tree really fast, whereas in August, September, I mean, it's going to run and run. But when it's in August, it's been eating all summer. It's fat. It's gonna go climb up a tree and just be like, you can't get me now. Like I think that might have something to do with that in other states too.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I never really knew the reason, but all the spring bear hunts I've seen, you never see them like really hunting with dogs. So.
Yeah.
But I think it should be something where the point system would stay the same. It just you'd have to choose, pick your poison. I would love it. I feel like my turkey hunting would change a lot if we were allowed to
Oh,
bear
yeah.
hunt in spring. I would do
Definitely.
a lot of bear hunting.
And
So
that's just
you-
it. I mean, sorry, go ahead, Josh.
I just wondered what you guys would prefer if you were given the option of either fall or spring hunt. What do you
Spring,
choose?
100%.
I would
Spring
always
hunt for
draw
sure.
spring.
Yeah.
I have already told people I will never film another bear hunt in the fall. Like there are so many other states you can go for whitetail, mule deer, elk. If you can go do bear in the spring, like do that. You gotta lose
Yeah.
1 week of turkey hunting versus a week
a
of
fun-
whitetail hunting.
Yeah, it's a fun hunt, but there's just like in the fall, there's just so many other opportunities for other game you just don't get the chance to do.
Yeah. It's competition.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy. I don't know, man. I still want to get on a spring bear hunt. Have you guys done spring bear before?
Twice.
Dylan's
Twice?
the only
Did you-
one. Yeah.
Alberta?
No, I did Ontario and I did Idaho. And I got
Okay.
one over there and one up there.
Nice.
It was awesome. Highly recommend a spring bear hunt.
Yeah. What'd you do with the meat?
Ate it. My one from Canada was awesome. Actually, Mark and I both killed while we were up there. We came back, we made brats out of it, did a bunch of burger. The steaks are killer. It was super good.
Yeah. Have you killed a fall bear?
I have not.
No.
Never will.
I need some real world data.
I'm at like 7.
I killed
bear-
a fall bear and I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Mike's was
Yeah.
good too.
Yeah, they're really
Some of
fatty.
the best bear
least
broths
mine
I've
was.
ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure the fat store is way bigger. Obviously, they're getting ready to hibernate and smashing food constantly, so I'm sure the fat content's higher. But
I don't
Just
remember
curious.
your bear being as fatty as mine. Like my bear I shot was like inches of fat that you were cutting off of.
all right, well,
Big fat bitch.
Mansel's
It's like a
King Fat
10-year-old
Daddy.
10-year-old bear that was living off a
10-year-old
golf course dumpster.
10-year-old dry sow.
Awesome.
But
Cool, man. Go ahead.
I'm pushing for this hunt too because I'm at like 7 points, 8 points right now for bear. So I'd have a pretty good chance of pulling a spring tag the first year, I'm hoping.
I got 16, I think, or something.
Yeah, you might outdo us. You could probably get 2 tags.